Hello. My name is Casey Eileen.
I'm Missy Shape.
And I'm Rebecca Roy, and we are the Energy Alchemists.
Yes, we are. So, to begin, we are going to tell you a little bit about what we do, and then we'll let some magic flow. I bring light language to our soup. Light language has been described to me as the breath of God. It is love and light and sound, frequency and motion. It is working with light to help heal and activate and love, and it is channeled through me out to you.
And then I receive Rebecca's light language, and as a master energy healer, I alchemize it into something that I can share with all of you in YouTube land. And then I'm able to get a vision in my third eye of who is sending the light language and what the purpose is of the light language that is coming to you. And then I pass it on to Rebecca.
Hi, and I interpret Casey's light language, and I'm a channeler, and I have all my clairs activated. So whatever spirit, ascended master, angel, archangel, god, goddess that she brings in, they channel through me and let you folks know what she's saying. And I also transmit that love to you and give you keys. We're all giving you keys. So that's the coolest
That
part.
is what we do.
It is.
To help us begin and set ourselves, Rebecca's going to lead us through a grounding meditation.
Okay. So let's take some deep breaths in. I'm not going to talk about the breath while I'm guiding you, but make sure that you're taking deep belly breaths in and out and exhaling as much of the oxygen as you can so you can bring in more oxygen, because the more oxygen that you can bring in, the more you can connect. Okay. So we're going to take a few deep belly breaths. And we're going to grow roots out of our feet. And I'm going to ask Yeshua and to hold our feet down to assist us with extra energy. I learned this from Tara Arnold. So we're going to go down, down, down into the crystalline cave of Mother Gaia. And we're going to wrap our roots around a crystal. And today I'm going to wrap my roots around a quartz crystal. They're extremely powerful and extremely healing and extremely expansive. And I think today is a day for expansion. So we're going to go up, 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 up into the Earth Star chakra, which is 3 feet below your feet. And we'll give some Mother Gaia love to it and to our former selves, and up into our feet. And you're going to feel that love from the crystal and from Mother Gaia washing over your feet, up your shins and your thighs, up over your knees, up over your thighs, into your root chakra and into your sacral chakra. We're going to open that up 6 feet in all directions so we can accept more divinity within us and more of our higher self within us for this session. But after the session is over, we're going to close it down to its normal size. And then we're going to go up to our solar plexus chakra and up to our heart chakra. We're also going to expand that so we can accept more love within our vessel. And again, we're going to shut that back down to where it was after this session. And then we're going to go up to our throat chakra and up to our third eye chakra. We're going to open it up so we can see visions. We're going to say we are opening and flipping the switch, and we're opening it up. And we're going to open up our crown chakra. I'm going to flip the switch and so that we can get knowledge from the universal knowledge, because we're going to go into our higher self. And then we're going to go into the 3 Christ consciousness chakras, which is the 7 rays of sound and light and sacred geometry. And then we're going to go up into the universal knowledge, which is God. We're going to connect to God, and God's going to give us all this love. I'm going to bring that love back down to the 3 Christ consciousness chakras, and now back down into our higher self and back down into our crown, third eye, throat. I like to go here. I like to diverge it and go into my hands and make healing golden balls. And if you like to heal people, that's how you would get your healing golden balls going. And then come back here and then go back into your heart and solar plexus, sacral root, and back down your legs and back down into Mother Gaia. And then you're going to run the energy up and down. And now I'm going to take some deep breaths, and Casey will be cooking.
Olia namanat. Kredi elu namana halat. Kredu ala alia sa. Krodi elia mana. Krora amna asata ariat alana. Abriet ala alea so omno omnia mana amnia aliat ana alia satan ama eru aliana. Belea sa alana epiat ono. Vodo emiana, veti eriamana, erono amaniat etonemiana, maniat anana, eronomana, eniamana, aminiana, erominiana, emionoia, maniana, heronimiana, eroniana, heloremiana, noia, manania, nanonia, mianania, nunomian, gatacadamunia, Heleanunia, pariatumia, alanana, alanania, mononia, manania, nanonia, lereto, toraretia, tarot, 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 cocatanana. Torrania nonia menana atat herot ona yak aladunonia mianana aleat unmanana alearodo. Brody etanana. Crodi ednia menana. Credi eleano nonia mian amaliat oribiat rediat oriat hataranonia maniat otorimia maniat otoriniana nonia pertoria naik. Credi esotoria miananat erot anamaniat arot otriatandiat arononamiat aroniak ararayat erania nanana alaleat otriamat arariat aronunia manat. Karara ala santa eronana alak anhan ayara akaira tairenganai orera sandaria alanana. Kabri atuto alea sandana alat eranana ayakaya tararero sadrianana manane ayakaitorinia miamanat. Predi etotonia manane orananiana erere. Hola sakatani anana ala totally miama niania oira rayano yamiana nana.
So first, I saw Jesus and Mary Magdalene, and they come in representing balance and harmony. We're in a zone in the current energies that are balancing masculine and feminine. So they're sending activations and codes and light to of balance and harmony. And I also then saw a Mother Earth, and I saw the earth, and I saw elementals, plants and animals, and the like, Mother Nature, just a calling for you to get out in nature, to walk barefoot on the ground, lay in the grass, to put your bare feet in the grass, hug a tree, be outside, just enjoy, just embrace Mother Nature. If you can be out by the water, That water is really divine right now. Not probably it's a little too cold to be in it unless you're in Florida, or somewhere tropical or warm. But in the, northern states and Michigan and Maine, um, where Rebecca and I are from, it's still a little chilly. Lake Michigan is really chilly. But anyway, I just like to go and be and you know, just take it all in Mother Nature, and that is a grounding. And I heard the words grounding, 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 grounding will help keep you balanced and in harmony. Um, so that was my main message. So I'll pass it along to Rebecca and see what she got.
Yeah, I got the same thing. Jesus and Mother Mary are here. He is illuminating the way. There are obstacles in your path. Keep your vibration high. Say your mantras. Bring in the high vibrations of beings. Breathe in the breath of God. Understand that the breath can bring you to to any expansion level that you wish to be. Exhale out the old and make space for the new. See everything in the perfection in which God has made it, even you. Do you have imperfections? Do not see them this way, as you have been forged in the fire, and now you have come out of the fire and you have these keys. Keys that help all those that are in need of them and yourself. You can pass them to others, and you can use them when you are in the chaotic situation. Use the breath to bring you back to the balance. What is that word? Oh, Gaia, Mother Earth, is here to assist you. The elements are here to assist you. The elementals are here to assist you. Allow nature to help you become one with it. Use this to restore yourself.
Yes.
So you got all that. I just got it in words. You got it in pictures.
Yep.
Yeah. Casey, you were the one that was doing it. Did you receive anything else that we haven't already?
Good question. I felt the balancing energy. I could feel that it was um, an energy of rebalancing and aligning. I could feel that there was work being done with that concept. Um, and I felt a familiar energy of, so I recently channeled Kwan Yin for someone, and it was one of the first times that like
Oh.
her energy had kind of rested in my being, and I a little bit felt her like with me while I was like moving, and I think she was kind of like guiding my hands and such. I think she was
Yeah,
helping guide the movement. So that was my experience with it.
I did feel another energy, but I wasn't sure who it was. I knew it wasn't Isis, and I knew Mother Mary was there, and Yeshua was there, and the elements. There was elements there, so I thought, well, maybe that's the elements. But Kuan Yin does work with the elements. She's the one that when you want to do your Kundalini, that's who you call on. It's Kuan Yin.
Hmm. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
and she'll make it a beautiful experience.
Hmm.
Are we going again?
I think so. The hands are moving. So I think that they're
They're
just like
moving.
boom, boom, boom today.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's see what's
All
gonna come.
right.
Fridiet antarak. Tertiet anna. Aleat onananiet erareno nonibiet aridot erada dielado eta shangha. Ka tiet anak. Keat yanda erot ambala. Esok te anna. Katie erono miamana atitero olaya sang aliat erodo eana mananiat oriananak. Kareri elanana akatendiat arerudu ebesanta titerod unaniama akteanani erod andiate to ototarandiat akantandare eo sokantodone eanananak. Boliat anta alanani eotonono ni miamanala. Elo e pala aleat amiana aleo vi atatona ingiat ala euria manana elala erut emanana elonia miana aladiat onamianak. Kaya la tonaya erut imanalea sokotomianala anadare eluia vasiangalo o la mana ayoria peroniana ela sotea mana akahna hairo ia shenda erut imanalia sokotomaini aretuarere ana. Kareiri ero nona ea soto nona aile a soko nona ni a mianana lia ori ara sono ni a mianana ni a toire ero nona aile a santairo nana. Kata le a so erana a shekteanana ala sangha amaniat kashondhairat.
So this is Isis energy. This is Isis toned down a bit from sometimes what is her usual bold power. She is bringing forth feminine energy, and it is twofold. She is highlighting the fact that in these particular times that we live in, women masculine energy has been the energy of the times, and so the feminine energy has been suppressed in some women. Some have managed to come up and find their power, but there are many, many, many others that she's talking to and seeking out to help you. This energy that was coming through is to help you raise your level of self-worth and worthiness. And also the flip side of this coin is in the masculine energy, that the masculine, living in this masculine energy, has placed women behind and not next to. And so she also wants to bring forward the rise of the feminine inside of the masculine energy, to bring the woman up to walk beside the man instead of behind the man. And it's not that she's saying people are doing that. It's just what the energy has done, and how the energy of the masculine energy we've been living in has manifested on this earth. And so she is trying to create a balance of the feminine energy, to walk beside the masculine, and for women to rise up in their self-worth and come back into their power. And that was it. So we'll hear from Rebecca.
Thing that I saw at the same time, and that's why I was looking something up, because first channeling, okay, second channeling. So Isis unites with Kwan Yin, and she is balancing Casey. Is correct. I am there to help you. Call upon me anytime. If you use the Kundalini, I will assist you with this as well. Call upon me when you need the dancing crane. I will assist you to connect to the water. It will keep you in alignment. I will help you to connect to the elements and the elementals, especially fire. Mother fears, have no fear. I will assist you fiercely when you feel threatened by the male energy, because the female energy is coming into balance. And this is what she showed me. I was seeing in my eyes. I'm like, I've seen that. I know what that is. That's why I went to the cards.
Oh,
These are the
so
cards.
what does the card say? I can't read it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to read it to you. Got just a little
Okay.
piece of it
Okay, good. Yeah.
because it's long. But
All right.
she always ends with Om Mani Padme Hum. She always ends everything with that. So that's how she ended 18. And I'll just read you this little blip. Okay. Mother Fierce. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured, beloved. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, and no matter how insecure you may feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. And that's the part she wanted me to read to you. And if you do get these books, this set of tarot cards, she always has a healing in the back and a prayer to the mother. And I put those on my Audible, on my audio, and read them. And then later I play them when I'm going to go to sleep or something. If I need a particular thing, like I need a little bit more assistance in facing something, like, you know, you got something that scares you. That's a perfect one for her to come and help you.
I'm glad that she brought that forward to you because, yeah, there's a little bit of like leap energy in the divine feminine rising.
Mm-hmm.
There's, in a way, it takes a leap to allow her to expand
Mm,
because because of energy, there's been a not feeling of safety to expand. So sometimes there's a bit of a leap, at least in my experience, I'm experiencing a leap of faith um,
yes,
Oh,
within the
definitely.
expansion of letting her
Yeah,
rise.
sure.
yes. And that's so
Because,
true because we're used to being, as females, all three of us, we're used to being in the background, but we are just as powerful and we are just as important as the male energy. It's just the male energy has been stifling us for thousands of years. And now we're coming into our expansion at the same time they are, but we have all the planets. I mean, I can't even, sometimes it just blows my mind how amazing God is. He has aligned the planets to assist us with this, to create that energy that's available to us that we can just pull out of the ethers and say, oh, yes, thank you. I needed that extra hug to get me to be able to do this. It's amazing.
It is,
It
for
really
sure.
is.
yes, it is.
Yep,
That was a beautiful experience, that flowing energy.
it
It was like
was.
Yes.
water.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
Yes.
like water.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really important to learn how to become one with the elements, especially air and your breath. Your
Mm.
breath is the most important thing that you do, and we do it automatically. But if we consciously go into the breath, we can connect to God. And there's nothing better. There's just
Oh,
nothing better.
you know, I love that meditation that we learned. I think it was through Cindy, breathing in the breath of God, breathing out what doesn't serve you. Conscious breathing, breathing in the breath of God, out in nature and by a tree if you can.
Yes.
But that's what I do, and that's what helps me stay in conscious breathing and connecting to God, breathing in the breath of God, and I really, try to visualize, God's breath as I'm breathing in, and then breathing out all the yuck, whatever is
Yeah.
dense and ugly and gross that does not serve me, letting that go.
And that is so true too. When Yeshua healed me back in 2020, he told me I had to do the rest myself because I had disease thinking. And it's just now in 2025, I'm figuring that out. So now every time, because what happens with emphysema is you have trapped air in your lungs. So when you take a breath, you're not really getting a full breath. So what I've been doing since I recovered from COVID and pneumonia is blowing out as much as I can. As I'm pushing myself to blow that out. And I'm saying in my mind, my lungs are perfectly healthy. I can breathe. I can breathe perfectly well. And so when I'm breathing that out, I'm creating space. I'm creating space for these healthy lungs.
Yes.
Yes. And
And
use the I am affirmation.
I'm using the I am, because that is very, very powerful.
Yes.
Very, very powerful.
Yep.
So if you have something that you are afraid to face and that you need to put that I am in front of it.
Well, I am brings God into it because God is the I am. So
Yes, God is the
anything,
I am.
yeah. So anything that you say, I am this, that, the other, you bring God into whatever it is you're trying to embody.
Yes. I did a whole
Right.
YouTube video about I am,
Yeah.
because I just got this most profound channeling from God about the words I am. It's amazing just how in sync that the three of us are, that we come up with stuff and the other ones come up with it at the same time.
Yeah. That Trinity sister energy.
Yes.
This was a beautiful discussion. I just enjoyed being in flow with it.
Yes.
Is there anything that y'all would like to say before we say goodbye with love?
Oh, I would like for people to please like, share, because we're new and we're really trying to get our numbers up there. Please help us get to 200 subscribers.
Where are we now? Do we know? I didn't.
100 and
I
something.
usually keep up, but I have not this week.
I didn't look, but I know it's 100 and something. I know we're not at 200.
I know. I think we were 144 last time I checked,
Yeah.
which is good.
Ooh, we're at 144. That's a sign. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification button when you so you'll know when we upload. We try to do one once a week. Every once in a while, one of us will get sick, and so we can't do it. But yeah, we try to do that.
All right. Shall we send love?
Yes. Big love. Big love wave. Big love wave. Woohoo!